Hi everyone, Paul Morbid here, Morbid Team Entertainment. Talking here about the Fujica Single-8 P105. So many advantages with this tiny little camera. Just take the front cover off and it goes ahead and exposes the lens right there. Next, all you got to do is just to load the camera. So yeah, that's just a flip up right there, twist, and open up. There's the film compartment. Alright, take your Single-8 cartridge right there, drop it right in. Make sure everything right there. The film is in between the pressure plate and the gate. Close it back. The camera's so small, it's so easy, you can put it anywhere. Here's what I mean. When you're commuting, just take the camera just before you go out, pull up your shirt, your jacket, and put the camera in the belt line. Just like that. Shirt, jacket, vest go over it. You're done. Now you can go commute. Removing the Single-8 cartridge is so easy, as well as putting it in, that essentially dumping it out, turn it over, and it dumps right out into your hand. That's just so easy, just like that. Always remember, you make sure that you put the cartridge in and that the film goes in between a gate and the pressure plate. Watch that again. Just dump it straight up, turn it over, and it's just automatically in the hand. It's that simple. It's a great little camera. So the Fujica Single-8 P105. There are a lot of Fujica Single-8 cameras out there, vintage movie film cameras. Alright, so if you're a film student, you can grab these, and especially the P105. It doesn't cost very much at all, making it very inexpensive to get into filmmaking. You can buy the film, the Super 8 film, cut off a foot of 100D, run it to a cartridge, and I'll leave in the description of this video where you can get new Single-8 cartridges from another YouTuber. Alright, this individual is testing these cartridges. So far it seems to be they're doing quite well. Okay, but that's a new Single-8 cartridge. You can get them in all ISO formats. I also have another video that I will post, or I have a video, singular, that I'll post in the description of me taking this camera and cleaning it up, you know, on the inside, removing this front cover, stuff like that. Okay, and that's going to be required. However, still here, even looking through the viewfinder recently, there is a hair that's developed on the inside and I got to get that out. You know, if I want some nostalgic look, well, I can just leave it in there for just a little bit of time and then remove it if I want to, as crazy as that sounds. But that's on the cool end. Alright, but again, there's a lot of Single-8 Fujica cameras out there on the market. You know, they're a great camera to use. They really are, the Single-8. And as my other videos will explain, when you go through those, you know, the pressure plate is on the inside. So like I can open it up, dump out the cartridge, show you that again, right? The pressure plate is right there. See that? That's the pressure plate. Right there, and it's made of metal, but that's it. It's not a plastic pressure plate like in Super 8. You can just take the film out, cut a foot of it off, do this in a change bag. I've got a video on that. And you do this all inside of a change bag in total darkness is what you do. And do that from a Super 8 100D. You can order that 100D new Single-8 cartridge, and that will be in the description. And that way, after you've done everything that individual has instructed you to do, every single thing to the detail, make sure you do all of it on how to prep that new cartridge. Then put your Single-8 film in there, making it Single-8 film. It'll be Super 8 film actually. Then film your movie, process it yourself, send it off to be processed, and you got some pretty cool stuff that way with a really intelligent format right here. And most of these cameras, if not all, you look through the viewfinder, you get the feel of the Single-8, and it's just an amazing format. Here on this one, on the P105 right here, you've got a L and an R. Turn it to this side over here, this way, to the L, and that's for lock, of course. Turn it to the other side for the R, and it's run. And then you can press the little button right there, and you're all ready to go. And upon that you find one with this covering, that's pretty rare. When you finish, just put it right back on your lens, and it's all covered and it's all protected. You can use, what I do is a tough case, one of those professional cases, and I do pack all my cameras in that I use for filming. But if you're going to go out on the street, you know, to certain venues, and you're going to film, this is the P105 is a great way, a great camera to take. It's got a lanyard on it. You can put it around your wrist. It's very possible you can take it into a sporting event, you know, just about a punk concert, anything like that. Skating, you know, skateboarding, anything like that at all, tattoo events, that type of thing. You know, it's just easy to take, because, you know, if you take one of those tough cases, those professional looking cases, that can attract a lot of attention, and sometimes negative attention. You don't want to do that. With this little model right here, the P105 Fujica Single-8, it's really a great camera to own. It really is. A lot of these cameras out there, don't shun them. It's a great format, and a lot of people worldwide still use them. All right, there are other cameras in the world to use that are great, and this is one of them. And one brand, the Fujica Single-8 P105. All right, and remember everyone, for more videos like this one, do click that subscribe button. Until next time, later.